Hello. Hello to anybody that's watching the stream. There's probably nobody watching the stream yet. There might be soon though. So, yeah. I'm. Hey. There's probably no one watching at the moment. But it is live. Yeah. I'm. Hey. Yeah. There's probably no one watching at the moment. So, but it
yeah.
is live. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. There's probably no one watching at the moment. So, but it
yeah.
is live. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody
Hey.
is watching currently, but
Yeah.
I'm going to
No
be
one
playing
watching at the
X-Plane
moment.
12. It's the first
So,
time
but
I am
it is
live
live.
in a while,
Yeah.
like a very
Yeah.
long while. Nobody
Hey.
is watching currently, but
Yeah.
I'm going to
No
be
one
playing
watching
X-Plane
at the moment.
12. It's the first time
You
I
can
am
actually
live
hear
in a while.
I'm gonna turn off the sound there. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Hello. It's been a while. There's nobody watching currently, as far as I can see. But other than that, everything looks to be perfect. So I'm going to be playing X-Plane 12 today, or tonight, until 2030 in Denmark. So, yeah. Until 2030 in Denmark, I'm gonna be live. So, yeah. Oh, somebody is watching. Hello. So, yeah. I'm just going to be playing X-Plane. Yeah. But yeah, that person just stopped watching. How nice. Anyway, what plane shall I use? Let's start with a simple, let's say 737. Let's take the one by, I think it's, where does it say? Not the one, this one is the one by, SIBO, yeah. SIBO, yeah. The SIBO 747, that's what it's called. And let's choose, what shall I choose? There's oh, somebody's watching, hello. But let's choose KLM and let's choose Amsterdam. So I'm gonna be flying out of Amsterdam. Schiphol, I think. Is this Schiphol? It doesn't look like Schiphol. Should, is that it? Yeah, that's Schiphol Airport. So yeah, I'm gonna be spawning at Schiphol Airport, Amsterdam Schiphol, and I'm just gonna be flying. And anybody watching is oh, hello, William Ripe. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing good. So yeah, how's it going? Yeah, it's going well. I'm just I just have a little over an hour to stream, and I decided that why not? Why not stream? I've not streamed in a few months, so I decided why not? Yeah, yeah. It's okay. You can go if you want to. Bye. Yeah. Oh, I read that wrong. I read that wrong. I read I'm going. Oops. Yeah. I read that as I'm going, not I'm good. That was not good. Yeah. Mistakes happen. So yeah. I'm spawning into the Seabo 737 at Amsterdam Schiphol, and then I'm just gonna fly to maybe somewhere else. So yeah. Yeah, yeah. You can laugh about the fact that I did that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Yeah. So where are you from? If you wanna say that. If if it's not private information. Uh, KLM. So I'm gonna extend the flaps. Maybe to that position. Let me see. Denmark. I'm from Denmark too. I'm from Denmark too. So I'm going to be taking off. Let's just, you know what? Let me just check the weight on board the plane. There's not a lot of weight. There's only fuel. Let's take a little bit more fuel. Oh, there's no matter how much fuel you take on in this plane, you can't overweigh it. Rød med flyet. That's a thing you say in Denmark. It's a complicated thing you can say in Denmark. Just if anybody watches the stream in the future, that's just something you say in Denmark, as it's a complicated thing. It's like it, I'm trying to find an example in English, but it's like a complicated tongue twister. That's what you call it, a tongue twister. Anyway, now that that's done, disengage the parking brake and let's take it up to around 80% thrust to take off from Amsterdam Schiphol. Let me just move. I have a cup here which was a little bit in the way of my stick. Um, you know, the control joystick. I don't really know what to call it, but anyway, and like the stream. Thank you. Thank you so much. Shout out to William Ripe. He's a sweet guy. Anyway, where shall I fly? Let me see. So here in Amsterdam, is it? It isn't that long of a distance to Brussels, really. I mean, it is still a little bit of a distance. I think I'll try and fly towards Brussels. I have until 2030, which if anybody watches this at some point that doesn't use those measures, I have until 8:30 p.m. So I'll throttle a little bit down. You know what? I should probably be in the cockpit because I can see how fast I'm going when I'm in the cockpit. If I go to internal, I'm still within limits. So I think I'm gonna try to fly towards Brussels. Sometimes I can operate the autopilot, not always. I don't think I'm gonna try it. I might end up doing something wrong, so I don't think I'm gonna try the autopilot. This flight is gonna be just going manually. And I'm gonna be heading south and going towards Brussels. I've been to Brussels in real life, so Yeah, it's not that far. I mean, I can see. I think the Belgian border is around here. Around here. If I could just move the map. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna be heading in like around this direction, maybe throttle down a bit. Have you watched the GTA 6 trailer? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've watched the GTA 6 trailer. Yeah. I mean, there's a few people who have not. Um, I'm one of the people that have watched the GTA 6 trailer. It looked interesting, but one of my friends said that they thought that it would be a little bit more detailed, thinking of how long it have been in development. But I don't think so. I think it has just the right amount of detail. I mean, it looks very realistic from what we have seen so far. So yeah, I should probably take up the flaps. I forgot to take up the flaps. That was not good. Anyway, am I still going the right direction? Yeah, I am. So yeah, I have watched the GTA 6 trailer. It looked interesting. I might buy the game if it's cheap enough. If it's cheap enough, because I don't have infinite money. I'm just a teenager that's having fun on YouTube. Yeah, I agree, but we haven't seen gameplay yet. You're right, we have not seen any gameplay yet. We have seen a trailer, but we have not seen gameplay. You're right in that. I mean, I think it looks realistic. At least the trailers do. The trailer looks realistic, but I'm not sure if the game itself will look realistic. It probably will. I mean, thinking of how okay realistic GTA 5 looks, I think GTA 6 will probably be a big improvement. You know what? I have a question for you. Do you think that I should try and work out the autopilot, or do you think I should just leave it? Because I'm not sure if I want to, because it will take a lot of hassle away on me manually flying the aircraft, but it'll also make it so that if I touch something wrong, something bad might happen. It's not my first time trying to work out the autopilot. So yeah. Should I use the autopilot? Yeah. So yeah. But now back to talking about my opinion on GTA and GTA 6. I think it looks okay. We're not that far. Well, I mean, it's up to you, but autopilot sounds cool. In that case, I'll try it. We're actually not that far away from um, Brussels. I might already be able to see it on the map, but I think I'll try. I know command needs to be on. I don't know what if CBS needs to be on. Vertical speed, that's something I want to use. That'll make it much easier. I can control how much I want the plane to go up like this. So I can level out on an altitude and not keep on ascending. At least, yeah, it looks to be working. So yeah, I've gotten the vertical speed mode working. Nothing else yet though. Let's see if I can get the heading to work, then I heading select. It looks like I've managed to get the autopilot working. How great. I think I'll set it to 170. I got the autopilot working. I've done that like a very small amount of times. I think I'll continue ascending up to around. We're at 14,000 feet. I think we should stop around there, or at least. Also, I play a lot of GTA 5. Me too. I also play a lot of GTA 5. Played the game as recently as yesterday, but I got home today and what in the world? Oh, I picked runway. Yeah. I played the game as recently as yesterday, but yeah, then I have used a lot of the day today. We're overspeeding. We're overspeeding. Yeah, I also play a lot of GTA 5. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. Is this a good direction to fly down to Brussels, or shall I? Is this Brussels? That's Antwerp. Is this Brussels? Chiverbe, costly. Like, I know geography, I should know where Brussels is. It's Florence. Bruno. Where in the world is Brussels? That's Klein. Where in the world? Like, I know where it is. You know what? I've just gotten a new laptop. That's where I'm reading the comments. Oh, this popped up now. That's just the stream because I'm watching the comments, but I'm just gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna. Oh, now 2 people is watching. Cool. I'm gonna search Brussels. And I'm gonna find out where it is so I can fly to it here in the game. It's probably closer than I think. Where is the option to, you know what? Google Maps. Maps. You know what? I'm probably very close to Brussels. I'm not sure if I should start descending. Right, I found Belgium. Alright, if I can find Antwerp again, I can find... Alright, Antwerp is there. So this... That's Brussels. I found Brussels. What's my favorite game? My favorite game, that is Stormworks Build and Rescue. I should probably start descending because Brussels is there. So I should probably start making a slow descent. Let me see. Why was vertical speed unselected? Oh, that sun makes it hard. Seriously, the sun is stopping me from looking at what is indicated. But I can see it says plus. Minus, let's say minus. That looks like minus 1000. Oh, I can also see down here, I forgot. Yeah, now it's set to minus 1000. So yeah, my favorite game is Stormworks Build and Rescue. It's a game where you build vehicles. I like it because you can build vehicles, and I've built a lot of planes. No, I think maybe a little faster. What have I set now? What have I set it to now? Let us see. I've set it to 14,350. Alright, now it's 14,000. Alright. 15,000? 15,000 feet descending. That's good. We're very, very close to Brussels. We made it quicker than I thought. We started in Amsterdam up here, and we're almost in Brussels. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make it to Brussels very quickly. You know, maybe a little bit faster descent rate. 1006. What in the world? And I can't see what it's set to because the sun is going in the window and making it so that I can't see what's on the screens. But look, now it's 170. What's happening? Now it's 165 again. That's weird. The vertical speed is going up and down. But just so everyone watching knows, and with everyone I mean the 2 people that's watching, just so everyone knows, you're free to comment if you want to. You're free to comment. You're also free to comment in the live chat. if you were wondering. Right. What happens if I crash? If I crash, it will crash down. The plane will be having a burning thing out of the engines, and wow, there's a runway down there. Is that Antwerp? Anyway, and I'll just be on the ground, and then it'll be the option up here to start a new flight or continue the flight you're currently in. So that's what happens if you crash. I should probably start descending a bit quicker. We're getting very, very close to Brussels. Now I've pressed it a few more times. Okay. Now I'm descending at an okay quick speed. I don't know if I'm gonna overshoot. I'm trying to come in here somewhere. Oh yeah, cool. If I land this after I've landed it, I might crash. There's birds. There's birds right in front of us. I can't see them currently, but which way? It's this way. I can't see any birds, but there is birds in the game. So if you fly into birds, there's a chance of some things failing. You can also activate failures in the game. You know, I might show that after I have landed this flight. I'm flying over 250 knots below 10,000 feet. That's not allowed. So you know what? I think I'm gonna slow down. Speed brake. Good. I have the speed brake. That's gonna slow down the speed because we are actually very fast. You know what I might do in a second? In a second, when I get to around 5,000 feet, I might disconnect the autopilot. The airport is over there somewhere. I can't see it currently, but the map here will guide us. Right now we're at 6,000 feet. You know what? I'll deactivate the autopilot now. And now I'll turn, and now I am flying manually. Up with the spoilers. Now I'm flying fully manually again. And I'm trying to extend the gear, but yeah. It might not come down for a good moment because I'm flying too fast. You know, I might need to make a turn. A turn to bleed off some speed because I'm actually flying very fast. You know what? Up with the speed brakes. If I need to lose any more speed, I'm probably gonna just turn. The airport should be over here somewhere. Now the landing gear is going down. Oh. Nobody's watching. Perfect. 2 people were watching just before, and now, nobody's watching. I am so alone. I can survive. I mean, sometimes people are just a little bit lonely. That happens. There's nothing I can do about it. That's just how it is. I'll extend the flaps slightly right now. Should probably have had flaps down a little bit longer ago. Is that the airport? Still can't see the airport. It's also an okay distance away, but currently flying with a little bit of flaps. A little bit more flaps down. Flaps will also have more drag, which will help the plane slow down. Right. 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 So yeah. Currently, nobody's watching. I'll still be commentating. 'Cause why not? It'll only bear a little bit down on my voice that I talk and I'm talking to nobody. But anyway, I'm getting closer to the airport. Soon I will have flown from Amsterdam Schiphol to Brussels National. Is Brussels National the big airport? I think so. I mean, it looks the runway layout on the map looks as if it is. Is it over there? No. It's somewhere in that direction. Currently, I don't see it. I'll probably see it soon. Flaps a little bit more out. There's a plane behind me. Oh, up there. There's the 747-400, which I've downloaded. Oh, I can see the airport now. Now I'm gonna go visual even more than I already was. A little bit more flaps. $70. A little bit more thrusts will probably. No, a little bit less actually. I think that this is good. If I feel too slow, I'll probably take up the thrust. But I can see the runway now. Flaps fully out. The 747 is almost directly over me. You can see it on the map. It is directly over me. It's overflying me. How great. A little bit more thrust put into the engines. I'm almost at Brussels. I feel extremely slow currently. Who knows, I might save this flight and upload a video about it. I'll fly a little bit higher and make it look like a normal approach. Then I might be able to make a video about it. Cinematic flight from one place to another. Like Lux planes did with the Lux airplane not that long ago in I think it's also X-plane. I don't know if he made that livery or somebody else did. He might have made the livery. I mean, I've made some liveries not for X-plane 12, but for Flight Gear, which is a free flight simulator. You know, it would be very nice to have somebody to talk to. If I sent this to my mom, I might have somebody to talk to, but last time I did that, she had to leave soon afterwards, so I'm not gonna send this stream to my mom. Maybe some of my friends will join. They're always nice. But nah, they might not. I mean, they haven't really commented on my videos. Like, and with my friends, I mean my online friends, my Italian friend Aviation, my French friend Errol and BTC. So this is not gonna be pretty. Feel slow. That's not good. A little bit more speed. Pulling all the way back and still being low. That's not good. Now a little bit more speed. Let's see. After I land, I gotta be ready. Alright, pull up, pull up. I'm low. I'm pretty low. But you know, being low makes it a smoother landing if I mean, if you are lower, you might have a chance for a smoother landing. Not the best in the world. Tire blown. Ah. Tire blown, that was not good. That's fine. I can survive with a blown tire. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna taxi to the gate, maybe. Yeah. I don't see a reason why you shouldn't taxi to the gate. Oh, somebody's watching. Hello. To whoever is watching, hello. I hope you're having a good day. And that person left almost immediately. That's not good. It's not good at all. But anyway, I'm taxiing out of the runway. At least I'm trying to. I've actually been to Brussels. I've landed at the airport several times. On my way to the US last year, in last year's summer, I stopped in Brussels on my way to the US with my family. Obviously, it wasn't. I didn't book the flights. My family did. But on the way there, we stopped in Brussels with Brussels Airlines. We flew from Copenhagen, Brussels, New York. I've also been there for just a visit normally, where it was just Copenhagen, Brussels, and on the way home, Brussels, Copenhagen. So I've been to Brussels a few times. It's nice. But over there's my favorite airline, Lufthansa. I think the tire that's blown is my nose tire because I'm finding it hard to control this plane. Maybe it's just me that's finding it hard. I'm literally having my control all the way to one side. You know, I might turn here. I'm having turn full to the side currently. I want to get in here. Who knows if it will work. You know what I'll do? Something that's probably shouldn't be done in real life. Can you see this? Good. Now that engine will not spool up. I know the engine's off. No warning is needed. So now when I spool up to a turn, the engine will help me. It should. If it's able to push the plane. Maybe the tire blown is what's making this difficult. But whatever it is, this plane does not want to move. That's fine. We'll just make a new flight. This one will be out of, let's see. Current location. Change location. Now we're at still Shiphold. At least it looks like it. Is this Shiphold? Or yes, it's still Shiphold. It says current location. I press change location. We're still Shiphold. Anyway, let's get 747. What airline would be good at Brussels, because I'll change it to Brussels, not that one. KLM, we've just flown KLM. Boeing, British Airways maybe. Not that. Not that. Metal looks good. Not Northwest. Again, that's KLM. No Qantas Air France. I don't think they fly those planes there. Delta, Lufthansa. That's the old Lufthansa. Huh? Singapore United Saudi. I think the best one would probably be Air France. Even though I don't think they fly their 747s to 2 seconds. My pants were in a very uncomfortable position at that point. But let's just ignore that. Let me choose a runway. We landed there. At least, no, we landed there. Or did we? Yeah, I think we landed there. Let's take off from here. Is that the... That's longer. One looks like the longest runway. Let's just say we're taking off from the same direction that we landed in, because why not? Let's make the weather a little worse. Let's make it bad weather. No, yeah, let's do that. Anyways, let's get into in 2 seconds. Yep. Anyway. Wait until the program ends. That's what happens when you go out of X-Plane into another program. While loading X-Plane, it says close the program or wait for it to load. Yeah, now it's fixed. Yeah, that's annoying sometimes. Anyway, alright. Welcome to Brussels in bad weather. Let's edit the weight and balance. It's a little more payload on. 5 hours. Okay. It's just a 5 hours of fuel. Let's extend the flaps a little bit. They are extending. Good. Anyway. Let's take full thrusts. And who knows, we have taken one short hop to Brussels. Who knows, we might take a short hop to Paris. We can probably make it. I have over 30 minutes of stream time left, so we can probably make it if I fly the same way I did from Amsterdam. I can probably do it. Maybe I rotated a little bit too early. Yeah, I probably did. Was it tail strike? Let's just ignore that. Let's just ignore the tail strike. And let's turn around. Please just ignore my very wild commands. Anyway, we have a lot of bad weather currently. I'm having problems pushing the nose down. Let's take the flaps up. That'll probably help. It already feels better. Anyway, let me try and use the autopilot. Vertical speed. Let's set it to 3,000. It looks to be trying. Yeah, I think I figured out the autopilot, at least that part of it. Heading hold. Let's say heading off. Don't care. Please stop that. Anyway, let's say heading off. Now it's turning to the heading off selected, I think. That heading is not a good one, let's say 180. Uh, 170. Yeah, I think I'm figuring out the autopilot a little bit more. Let's see. Is Paris on the map? I'm not sure it is. I know where Paris is. It's not too far away. Yeah, it's a little bit farther than the distance from Brussels, but still within reasonable distance. Let's see. If we are here, I have a map over here. Is this Paris? I don't think it is. No, it's not. Is this gonna be as hard as the other one? Because if it is, that's not good. I would like it to be a little bit easier, actually, but who knows. Anyway, the quicker I find it, the better. Overspeed. Never mind, we are focusing on currently overspeed.
10,000.
I've chosen a heading of 200. That should bring us a little bit better, on a little bit of a better course. We're far over the limit. Very, very far over the limit. Maybe not 200, maybe. $230. Let's see, I'm just trying to find Paris. I don't think I can see Paris from where I am currently. Probably a bit too, probably in a not so good direction to fly to Paris. I'll zoom a little bit in on the map I have over here. Yeah, I'm probably a little bit too far away. What's there? What's that? Alright, still, no, that's not Paris either. Okay. Too slow now. I keep on making mistakes in the speed while trying to find Paris. That's not good. Is the autopilot still keeping it? Probably. Let's see. Again. I need to have a constant full speed, it seems like. But you know what? To make it a little bit easier,
easier. $1,000. Only 1,000 feet a minute up. I hope that makes it easier. The Indians are literally pushing all the thrust they can. Oh. Push nose forward. Alright. Alright. It's better now. We had a near crash. Near crash right there. It's not good. Air France's reputation probably didn't have a good time because of that. Ah. There's also 747-400 behind us. Seems to have taken off from there, over there. There's 747-400. Currently, it's fine. Can I find Amiens? Do we have Amiens? Because if we don't have Amiens, then we're far, far away. Where is Amiens? I don't seem to be able to find Amiens currently. Is Amiens down here? It rhymes. That Amiens. You know what, I'll search these names up. Come by. It seems to be over this airport. Epinoy. Epinoy. There. Epinoy, France. Right. Have a little more location. You can see that currently Amiens shouldn't be over here. So we actually are a little bit far away from Paris. Just a little bit. That's the right Epinoy. We are not in. When we reach Epinoy, we'll turn slightly. So we're going a little bit more towards Paris. Currently full thrust is set on the engines. Probably not good for them. I'll put I'll put 300. Let's just say Mark 8. Now I think it might be working. Is it working? Let's see. Have I gotten the auto throttle to work too? Looks like I might have. No. Now it seems that I might have gotten it actually. What's this? That name, which I cannot pronounce. I'll type it in here in Google. BlueAirways. hill. Okay. Nu har jeg en ny position. Sorry, that was Danish. Now I have a new position. Over here, you can see it's a little bit north from Paris. Paris should be down here somewhere. Downwards. Have I gotten any comments? No, I've not gotten any comments since last time. Anyway. Okay. Okay. I have this as a location. Once we pass here, I think I'll start descending. But I've gotten the auto throttle to work, and that's lovely. That's lovely. I think I'll probably use it. Can I find the auto brakes? It's also fine if I can't. It'd just be cool if I also found out how to use the auto brakes at the same time. Right. Paris should be a little bit down from here. Paris should be down, so you know what? I'll turn the heading back to 220. A little bit more downwards. It'll keep us going a little bit more the right way, because Paris should be a little bit down from there. We have another Boeing 747-400, which is this way. Currently can't see it. Let's see if I go to the outside mode. Circle. No, this actually looks beautiful. I should definitely get some cinematic footage out of this, if I remember to save, because I actually forgot to save the last flight. But this actually looks so cool. Apart from the takeoff, the rest of the flight has been going very good. Let's find... Yeah. What is this? Okay. Whatever that is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slow down the ascent. Vertical speed. Just 0. Keep it at 0. I'll keep it until I reach Montedia. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I'll keep it until I reach Montedia. You know, I have a teacher from Burundi. He speaks French. I might ask. I'm probably gonna ask him if I said that right, but currently I'm flying and I'm, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna do it a little bit before Montedia. It's only a VOR, it's not actually. What's this? We might be able to find Paris. There's Paris Le Baguette. Is that Paris Charles de Gaulle? Yes, I found Paris Charles de Gaulle. You know what? We should probably start descending now. I found Paris Charles de Gaulle. 3,000 feet a minute at Mach 70. No, Mach 0.70. Right. The descent. We're having a descent now. That's our descent rate. Oh, right now we're still ascending. The plane has not started descending yet. It's good that I did a little bit before time, you know. Alright. So what I think we'll do is that we'll fly over here and we'll land from that side at Charles de Gaulle. Then we'll also have flown to Charles de Gaulle, and you know, I think this is very cinematic. Like, there's a lot of autopilots in this. plane, but I'm not gonna be using any of them. At least I'm using them now, but not gonna be using them forever. Oh. Yeah, good. Anyway. Let me turn a little bit on to... just because I want to come in from the western side of... western side, like here, of Scholz de Gaulle. And I also want to have time to descend, so... turning a little bit north. How does this look from the outside? It must look amazing. Wow. You know, I should do more of this where I learn the autopilot so that I can have this milky smooth flying. You know, this would be very cool cinematic footage. I'm gonna really try to remember to save this one. I'm gonna try to remember as good as I can because, yeah, I'm just gonna try to do that. Right, that looks to be good. Once I get to around maybe over here, I'm gonna start turning. Should I descend at a faster speed? Currently it looks good, the auto throttle is keeping the speed. It's not really reached the descent speed that I put in yet. Put in minus 3000, it's not doing that really. It's doing as close as it can without me having the spoilers out, which I think good job, but let's descend at 5000 a minute. With spoilers out. Good. Now we have spoilers out. So now the auto throttle needs to have a little bit more thrust to keep the speed. Now the reason why I think that is a good idea is because of the fact that I think that if we then need to descend very quickly, yeah, we should probably also take the speed down. Mach 60. Right. Anyway, okay. The speed is going down. At some point soon this should turn into this should turn from Mach to indicated airspeed, which I like indicated airspeed more, to be honest. I like indicated airspeed more. I think it's much better. It's easier to understand. Yeah, because it shows the indicated airspeed here, and I just think that's better. We should be getting that very soon, if I'm not mistaken. At least if it wants to do that, I hope it does. Because I really want indicated airspeed. I mean, it turned into Mach automatically like that, so I hope that soon it's going to turn into it. To indicated airspeed. Okay. Now we're going a little bit this way of, you know, I think we're gonna try to stop descending when we reach, you know what, the weather is actually still very bad, so autopilot might be good, but I don't know how to work the autopilot landing. You know, it might not have been a good idea to have bad weather when you use VOR flying. Might not have been a good idea. Mach 0.50. We need a little bit less speed. Right, around there I think we should Right. It's activated a hold at 10,000. You know, I actually think that's fine. Hold at 10,000. That's fine with me, actually. You know, the reason why it's probably easier for me to use the autopilot now is because I've learned that you have to press down the buttons. I didn't know that before. Until recently. You know, maybe spoilers should be taken up now. But anyway. Remember,
10,000.
arm the auto throttle. Arm the auto. Oh, that's how you do it. I want the indicated airspeed. I like indicated airspeed. So far it's set to 278. I will set it down to 270. That's better number in my opinion, but it's still keeping a relatively okay high speed. Let's turn a little bit south. Let's turn to a heading of 200. Let's begin to turn and let's hold at 6,500. Okay. Soon we are going into the not good weather. Let's go to external and see how it looks out there. This really doesn't look the best. The weather is doesn't look good. It doesn't look very good. So yeah. Turning a little bit more south. Maybe a little bit less speed would also help a little bit. 250. You know, I might use some of the autopilot features for landing. Some of them, not all of them. I said 650. It's not really descending. Now it's letting me use vertical speed I want. 1,000 feet a minute. Go down. Go down 1,000 feet a minute, that's right. Because I need to make it to Charles de Gaulle. Not Le Bourget, which is very close by. I'm doing it in Charles de Gaulle. You know, that name of a person, I think he was a leader of Paris at some point, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, landing in Charles de Gaulle. Another 747 400 spawned. It's a cool secondary aircraft. I don't even know what airline is that. I can't see it. It's a little bit too far away, but at least I can see the smoke trail or the contrails of it. I can see that I'm a lot lower, that I'm descending into smoke, or not smoke, bad weather. In a minute I'm gonna be in the bad weather. That's not gonna be good. You know what, I think a little bit higher descent rate might be a good idea. 2,000 feet a minute. And why isn't it turning? Come on. Now it's finally turning. It took... I'm pretty sure I pressed the button. There is... What runway number is that? I don't know. Anyway, Charles de Gaulle. We are coming, and we are inside smoke. Anyway, let's turn it. To 150. That's gonna bring it a little bit more in towards Charles de Gaulle. This weather is still not looking great. Why isn't it descending? It's kicked into altitude hold again. Oh, I think I know what's happening. When I press it, and it'll stop at what altitude I've set. I'll set 4,000 feet. Then I'll set it to descend 2,000 feet a minute. Still. Come on, I still want you descending. Still want you turning. This autopilot is a bit fiddly, but at least I hope it's a good landing. Okay. I'm pretty sure it'll stop descending at 3,000, which is what I've said. Oh, this weather is really not looking good here in Paris. This landing might be a bit hard, not in terms of smoothness, maybe also in terms of the smoothness, but it's gonna be hard in the sense that I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it in a good way. Okay. Soon we're gonna be a little bit farther down. Soon we are at 3,000. Where is the radio altimeter? Is that the radio altimeter? I don't think it is. Is it? Or is that just the point where it's gonna stop descending? Oh, it transferred over to altitude hold. So maybe that is the point where it's gonna stop descending. So that's how it works. Oh. $90. They have a runway 9, so they might have a heading direction of one of the runways of 90. It's possible. This might be turning a little bit too much. Maybe heading up 110. Instead. And maybe a descent to let's say 2,000 feet for reasons of oh, there's lightning. Heading hold, come on, heading hold. Did the lightning turn off the? Nah, I did not. I don't think so. 240 might be a little bit too fast. 210, maybe with the 210. I think we have headwind. Come on. Change the direction.
Bank angle.
Bank angle. I think there's some pretty bad weather. There's also definitely some headwind.
2,500.
This landing does not seem to be going very well. Should probably not have made the bad weather. I'm gonna go down to 1,000 feet. Oh. I think the heading hold doesn't work. I don't think the heading hold is really working that well. Something might be broken. You know what? I'll disengage everything except the auto throttle. It seems to be doing well. Keep it at 200. Maybe with 1 degree of flap. And I'll be flying this manually.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Alright. I can see. Trying to say downward the landing gear. There it is. Paris does not look very inviting today. I'll do the rest manually. At least I'll do most of it manually. You know what? Pause it. I need all the time I can to get this thing lined up and stuff. So anyway, now that I'm in the cockpit, unpause it.
Flaps. Too low. Flaps.
Positive rate.
Let's say
Positive rate.
we'll keep it at 150.
Too low. Flaps. Too low. Flaps.
And I'll take full flaps. And I'll take this down
Positive rate.
to 140. That'll give me some time. This probably does not look good, and cinematic footage of most of the flight is probably good, but I don't think this last part with cinematic footage would be good. We have a lot of headwind, it seems, which is good in some cases, but in my case I'm having full downward pitch and you know what? 1 flap motion up.
Positive rate. Speed brakes up.
Speed brakes, yeah. Speed brakes are needed, definitely. So, speed brakes are out. They're needed a little bit, alright, maybe not 140.
5, 4, 300.
Maybe 160 instead. Right. Outside view. Alright, flaps up. No, slats. No, I mean spoilers, sorry. Alright. Now I can't keep the nose down without the spoilers currently. The nose just does not want to come down. Is that the airport? I think it probably is. I'm having full nose down. It doesn't seem to wanna. I think the speed is probably very high. Now follow that.
Positive rate.
I'm having as much drag as I can.
I think the... You know what? I'll take manual control of the thrust then. I'm not doing this again. I'm not gonna turn around. I'm gonna do this. Come on, down with the nose, down with the nose, down with the nose. Throttle is literally turned off. Like there's no thrust coming out of the engines. You know what? I'll take the flaps one step up. This is not a stable approach at all. This wind is insane. Insane, Lily. Lily, this wind is insane. I've cut the thrust. You know what? You know what? One more up. Up with the flaps. I'm taking the flaps up. If I can get my nose down. Down with the nose. I'm literally pushing all the way down. You can see it here. Come on. You know, I might not land it here because of this bad weather. You know what? Configuration. We're changing this weather. Clear. I can still not take the nose down. I don't know why. Right, it's still...
Positive rate.
Right, some of the autopilot have been on. Was that it? Doesn't feel like that was it. I literally can't push the nose down. Now I've taken the flaps probably fully up. They don't seem to be moving. Now I'm losing a bit of altitude. Finally. Took a while. You know what? Trying again on one condition. This is the try. Might not be on this runway over here. It's on this runway over here. I don't care if this isn't a realistic landing. This plane was literally going wherever it wanted, but not where I wanted it to go. Thrust is literally all the way down. Spoilers are out. Now just let me land here. I don't care if it's a bad landing or... Right, I crashed. Well, I got to Paris. That's at least something. Now, I only have around 8 minutes left of my stream. But you know what? I'll still remember. Main menu. Save the flight. Air France 747. 400 cinematic footage. Save. Great. Now, let's go into the cockpit. Let's see how it looks in this crashed airplane. I should have probably not even took the bad weather on, but other than that, it
Pull up too low. Pull up too low. Flaps. Pull up too low. Flaps. Pull up too low.
it's just a lot of different warnings.
Too low. Flaps. Pull up too low. Flaps.
Too low flaps, and a lot of others.
Too low. Flaps. Pull up too low. Flaps.
Well,
Pull up too low. Flaps. Pull up too low, flaps.
Yeah.
Pull up too low, flaps.
I think I've
Pull up
understood.
too low,
I
flaps.
understand how to use
Up
the
too low.
Boeing 747's autopilot now, but landing it is a different situation because I don't know why, but it didn't want to go down. I was pushing all the way down. Didn't want to go down. I was pushing all the way down with my yoke. Not really yoke, but stick. That plane was not going down. It was going up. I don't know how, but it was going up instead of down. But anyway, with only 5 minutes left, I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything else. And you know, now I technically did show what happens when you crash your plane. This is what happens, at least in the X-Plane 12. But yeah, with only that small amount of time left, I think it's time to end the stream. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next live stream, video, or short, or whatever.